Welcome to the YouTube channel Pcmb Tutorials. I hope you all are fine. Today we are going to learn class 9th chemistry chapter Metallurgy part 5. So in this part we are going to start with the topic of different forms of iron. The iron which is directly produced from a blast furnace is called a pig iron. It contains 2.5 to 5 percentage phosphorus, manganese, and silicon as impurities, due to which it is brittle, hard, non malleable, and cannot be subjected to heat treatment. Thus, it has limited applications. It is mostly converted to steel, which has large number of applications. Conversion of pig iron to steel. Conversion of pig iron to steel. Pig iron is converted to steel in Bessemer converter. Structure of Bessemer converter. It is pear-shaped. Depending on the presence or absence of phosphorus, it is lined with silica or lime respectively. The process is, first of all I'll write the spelling of Bessemer. Bessemer converter. Process is the crushed iron ore is reacted with reducing agent, usually at elevated temperature. All the carbon present in pig iron is removed by oxidation. When all the carbon content is burned out, then air supply is cut off, non-volatile impurities are removed, calculated amount of alloy Pgel is added in correct proportion to give two types of steel: mild steel and hard steel. Mild steel is 0.1 to 0.5 percentage, and whereas hard steel is 0.5 to 1.5 percentage, having desired percentage of carbon. The form of iron that is almost pure is called wrought iron. It has less than 0.15% carbon and can be shaped and welded with ease, but is soft and does not harden in the same way as steel. Heat treatment of steel. To control the hardness of steel, heat treatment is applied. Quenching, annealing, and tempering. First is quenching. Second is annealing. And third is tempering. The process of quenching is the steel article is heated to redness and then immediately plugged into cold water. Annealing process is steel is heated to temperature and well below red hot and then cooled slowly. Tempering is the process in which the quenched steel is reheated to a temperature of about 550 Kelvin and kept at that temperature for some time and then cooled slowly. The resulting property of quenching is hard and brittle. The resulting property of annealing is soft, and the resulting property of tempering retains hardness but less brittle. Then conversion of pig iron into wrought iron. Conversion of pig iron into wrought iron. Pig iron or cast iron is melted in a furnace with hematite Fe2O3 to reduce the carbon content in, and the impurities are removed in the form of slag by passing molten wrought iron through rollers. Then let us see the physical properties of different forms of iron. Physical properties of different forms of iron. First, pig iron, or we can call cast iron. Second is wrought iron. And third is steel. The first property is carbon content. So pig iron's carbon content is 2.5 to 5%. Wrought iron is 0.1 to 0.25%. Steel is 0.1 to 1.5%. Nature of pig iron is non-malleable, non-ductile and cannot be tempered or welded. Wrought iron's nature is malleable, ductile, can be welded and tempered. Steel can be malleable, ductile and can be welded and tempered. The hardness of pig iron, it is hard. Wrought iron is soft and tough. Steel depends on carbon content. Steel depends on carbon content. Depends on carbon content. Melting point of pig iron or cast iron is 1200 degrees Celsius. Wrought iron is 1500 degrees Celsius. And steel is 1200 to 1500 degrees Celsius. Brittleness of pig iron or cast iron, it is brittle. Wrought iron is not brittle. Steel depends on the carbon content. Depends on the carbon content. Pig iron is resistant to corrosion. Wrought iron is resistant to corrosion, whereas steel undergoes rusting faster than cast iron. Then let us see the next topic.